So what's up, you beautiful people? Hope you're all doing well, hope you're all doing great. It's the gaming dude. Welcome back to yet another gaming PC build. So this is the first of 4 gaming PC builds I will be doing today, because we are 2 days away according to the time I recorded that video from the release of the Ryzen 2 series, and this is a Ryzen 5 2600 budget gaming PC. So without wasting any more time, let's get to it. For the CPU, we're looking at the Ryzen 5 2600. Of course, you can pre-order it right now on Amazon. You'll get it on launch, I believe, or maybe day after. So yeah, this is a 6-core 12-threaded CPU, just like the older brother, the R5 1600, and this is based on the AM4 socket, just like the older brother. So you can put it on like a B350M board or something like that if you want to, only if you have the BIOS update, which means that you should get like an older CPU or a first-gen CPU, so you can flash the BIOS then get that CPU. But some say that there are some performance differences between the B350 X370 and the B450 X470 boards, but I think that's because we saw some leaks and they're not well optimized yet. But anyway, the CPU itself is a great CPU. It's a 6-core 12-threaded CPU. It has a strong IPC, but if you own an R5 1600, you shouldn't upgrade to it, because it doesn't make any sense. It's not like a big upgrade. But again, this is like 10 to 15% faster than the Ryzen 5 1600 in single and multi-core performance, and it will do pretty fine for gaming and editing for $200. Now for the board, we're looking at the low-end Gigabyte X470 Aorus Ultra gaming board. Now this board is for $140. It doesn't have a lot of flashy features for an X470 board, just because it's like for example, there are not heat spreader on the M.2 slot, and it has 4 DIMM slots, so it supports up to, I believe, 64 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. So yeah, it gets the job done. This is the cheapest X470 board I could find right now, but I'm pretty sure on launch date, or maybe a week or two after, we will start to see the B450 boards drop in, which should be under like $100. But this one looks pretty fine. It has some RGB capabilities, but not like the higher end boards. For $140, you cannot go wrong at all. Now for the RAM, we're only going with 8 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. You can decide to go for dual channel if you want to, but we're only going with a single channel memory, clocked at 3200 megahertz. I know that the AMD CPUs are affected by the frequency. It's not worth it in my opinion to get dual channel RAM, but if you want to go for dual channel RAM, you can do so. You'll get higher performance, and you cannot say no to that. But yeah, 8 gigabytes are not enough these days for like video editing, more intensive video editing, and CPU intensive applications, or RAM intensive applications. But I'm pretty sure that it will do pretty fine in gaming. If you want to play games like at 1080p 120 frames per second, it's fine. For 8 gigs, cannot go wrong. I believe that RAM prices are going down. You're getting it for a good price. Now for the hard drive, we're looking only at 2TB WD Blue hard drive or Seagate one. For $60, you get plenty of storage. I didn't want to go for an SSD because this is, as I said, a budget PC, but it's optional for you if you wanted to go for a budget SSD. But yeah, 2TB is a plenty of storage, and you will get the chance to keep a lot of games in your hard drive. It's not as fast as an SSD, but you are having a plenty of storage. Now for the GPU, we're looking at the GTX 1060 3GB model. Is for $250, so that's a great price. That's the MSRP of the GTX 1060, or I believe like $50 more expensive. Now I know that the Volta GPUs or the Ampere GPUs are like months from their release, but you're not gonna find budget GPUs. So this is a good GPU to stick with if you want to go high end in the future. It's a 3GB GPU, but that's capable of playing the latest games at 1080p 60 frames per second. Yeah, the GTX 1060 is a great GPU, and you're getting a great price per performance considering the high GPU prices right now. Great performance for $250. Yeah, so for the case, we're looking at the Thermaltake H21. You can go for the Cooler Master Lightbox 3.1 case for $30, I believe. It's a good case. It's a good budget case, And yeah, I will leave some other options down in the description, but there is a good case that I like and a lot of people recommend. I believe the Cooler Master Half 912. I believe this one is for a price under $50. But if you want to save some money, you can go for this H21 case for $20. It will get the job done in my opinion, but again, other options will be in the description. Now for the power supply, we're looking at an EVGA 500 watt power supply for $30, which is a great price in my opinion, and 500 watts is all what you need. So that's it for this video, guys. If you found this video helpful, press on that like button, and please consider subscribing to the channel if you want to see more gaming PC builds or more interesting tech and gaming videos. And yeah, if you ever considered buying this PC, I will leave the links down in the description. They are affiliated, so So if you bought the PC parts through the links, you'll be helping me. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Check out the other gaming PC builds, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.